All right, here we go. I think when you take a look, the snapshot of today is really the snapshot of this season for the Indians. I mean, it's great having the fans back. That capacity percentage is going to grow in the upcoming months as we go to May, June, and July, hopefully by 100% then. And the Indians have great pitching, and they had more good pitching today. But will the Indians hit? So far this season in 4 games, they've only hit in 1 inning. That was yesterday in Detroit. That's the concern. It's safe to say that the Indians, like all of us, survived 2020. In baseball, just like everywhere else, it's not perfect in 2021, but we're on our way. On our way back into the ballpark. Today, Progressive Field will be at 30% capacity, with the hopes being that by July, that will balloon to 100%. And then at that point, I think everyone would agree normalcy is right out in front of us. But the Indians of 2021 are a great unknown. How will they be, after all, without Francisco Lindor? He was the face of the team. Every day he put the uniform on. And now, who fills that uniform? Who fills that role? How will Jose Ramirez react now as he's promoted to be the player that the Indians will lean on to get them through the Lindor-less season? When Ramirez has been the number 2 of the 1-2 punch, he's been great. But will he be that player this year? Or will he try to do too much? And if that happens, will it work? Again this season, the Indians can pitch with anybody. The reigning Cy Young winner Shane Bieber leads the way, and after him, there's a ton of talent. Aaron Savale, Tristan McKenzie, Logan Allen, and more young arms waiting in the wings. Yes, the Indians have starting pitching that most teams can't match. But the bullpen could be another story, a story we'll watch as this season grinds on. Will the Indians hit enough in 2021? They certainly didn't tear the cover off the ball this spring. But just when you thought that the Indians were so strapped financially that they wouldn't spend a buck all winter long, they landed Eddie Rosario in free agency. Rosario was good with the Twins, but the Indians need him to be better than just good here in Cleveland. His old team, the Twins, are rightfully picked to win the division with the exciting White Sox right behind them. And the Indians sit behind those two. And that's exactly the spot that Terry Francona likes his team to be put in. Because every time Francona's Indians have been picked for the middle of the pack, well, they surprise everyone and overachieve. And that would be the plan again this season. So questions aplenty, but the Indians are home. Progressive Field will have a pulse again with fans present. And day by day, baseball will get back to normal. And that's a good thing. So with the loss today, the Indians drop to 1-3. They get a day off tomorrow, and then they roll out the Cy Young Award winner for his second start coming up on Wednesday afternoon. That's Shane Bieber. Here's the worry, Sarah, that you have all that great pitching, and you can waste it if you don't hit. And that's the major question mark. Will they be able to hit enough to get the wins they need to get into that division race this year?
We are still hopeful today, so let's see them get the bats going on Wednesday. Thanks, Jimmy.